Welcome to Silent Secrets. Today I want to begin with a truth that might shake you a little. A woman can love you and still take you for granted. Yes, you heard that right. This isn't about cruelty, manipulation, or a lack of affection. It's about human psychology, emotional habits, and the invisible dance of attraction and connection. Most of the time, a woman doesn't even realize she's doing it. Everything feels normal until one thing happens. You stop chasing, you stop pouring your energy into her, you go quiet. That's when the silence becomes loud. That's when the missing begins. That's when she suddenly remembers the very man she overlooked. Now, listen, this isn't about blaming women. It's not about pointing fingers or building resentment. It's about understanding the truth, straight from a woman's perspective. So you stop being confused about what went wrong and start seeing the real psychological triggers that make a woman regret taking you for granted. Today, I'll walk you step by step through the stages of what actually happens in her mind and heart when you pull away. Not from a textbook, not from cliches, but from the way women truly think, feel, and respond when the man they assumed would always be there isn't anymore, so sit back. This is going to be raw, real, and deeper than you expect. The shock of silence. Let's start at the most powerful turning point, when you stop reaching out. Here's the truth. Most women are used to being pursued. From the very beginning of dating, we grow up being told that men should prove themselves. We expect the good morning texts, the how was your day, check-ins, the little gestures that say I'm thinking of you. And here's the secret. Even when we roll our eyes at it, even when we act like we don't care, we still notice. So when those messages suddenly stop appearing, when your name no longer lights up our screen, the shift hits us fast. At first, it's confusion. Maybe he's just busy. Then it's curiosity. Why hasn't he checked in today? And then it turns into anxiety. Wait, did I do something? Did he lose interest? Did he meet someone else? That's when the silence creeps in. Not outside, but inside of us. It plants a seed of unease that starts to grow. And here's where psychology comes into play. When someone pulls away, the brain often interprets it as loss, rejection, or danger. For women, that triggers a rush of emotions. Fear of abandonment, fear of replacement, fear of losing a sense of control. Suddenly, she's checking your socials, refreshing her feed, watching your stories even if she doesn't like or comment. And she may not admit it, but she's spiraling. The irony? The very presence she once took for granted now becomes the absence she can't stop feeling. The little things echo the loudest. Here's what most men don't realize. Women don't usually miss the big gestures. We miss the little things. It's not about the expensive dates or over-the-top surprises. It's about how you remembered her coffee order. It's about how you noticed she was tired even when she said she was fine. It's about how you always checked that she got home safely. At the time, she might have brushed those things off, maybe even acted like they were no big deal. But once you stop, those little things start echoing like a song stuck on repeat. We realize no one else does that. We compare every new interaction with you, and most of the time, the new people fall short, because here's the truth. Consistency, attentiveness, and emotional intelligence are rare, and once a woman has experienced them, she never forgets them. That's when regret quietly starts building. Pretending to be fine. While secretly spiraling, here's a little behind the scenes. Women don't usually admit they miss you right away. Instead, we perform. We post the living my best life selfies. We laugh louder in group stories. We might even start talking to someone new, just to prove, to ourselves more than anyone else, that we're moving on. But here's the contradiction. We're not actually okay. Inside, we're replaying conversations. We're wondering if we pushed too hard, if we mistook your patience for weakness, if maybe we lost you for good. It's a performance for the outside world, but the audience we're really trying to convince is ourselves. That's why silence works so powerfully. Because no matter how much we try to distract ourselves, we can't silence the voice inside saying, "He's not reaching out. He's really gone." And when that thought settles in, the panic begins. The ego versus emotion battle. This stage is brutal. The ego says, "Don't reach out. He should be chasing you. Don't admit you were wrong. Don't give him the satisfaction." But emotion says, you miss him. You regret how you treated him. You're afraid he's slipping away for good. This inner war creates a push-pull inside her. Some days she might lean into ego, acting like nothing bothers her. Other days emotion wins and she feels that hollow ache of regret. And here's the twist. When women are stuck in this battle, they often test the waters. They'll like an old post. They'll reply to a story with a casual emoji. They'll send a, hey, hope you're good message that looks innocent, but is really a way to check if the door is still open. It's not about reconciliation just yet. It's about reassurance. It's about knowing she hasn't lost access to you completely. But if your energy has truly shifted, if you're no longer available, no longer chasing, that's when emotion finally crushes the ego. That's when missing you turns into full-on regret. Watching you glow without her. If silence plants the seed of missing you, watching you thrive without her is the moment it explodes. Here's the cold truth. Most women secretly expect that you'll be stuck after them. That you'll linger in sadness, maybe even chase harder. But when she sees you leveling up, hitting the gym, traveling, building your career, spending time with friends, posting photos where you look genuinely happy, something shifts inside her. It's not jealousy in the petty sense. It's something deeper. It's the realization that you no longer need her to be happy, that you're glowing in a way she didn't help create, and that stings, because now she has to face the reality. She let go of a man who didn't just survive without her, he flourished. That's when the regret turns heavy. The mirror of your silence. Silence isn't just the absence of sound, it's a mirror. When you stop filling the space with your presence, your words, your energy, she's forced to sit with herself, and that reflection can be uncomfortable. She starts asking, did I push too far? Why didn't I appreciate him when I had him? Is it too late to fix this? Your silence forces her to confront the truth she was avoiding. That maybe she wasn't as irreplaceable as she thought. And here's where the deepest fear kicks in. The fear of being replaced. Because nothing shakes a woman more than realizing the man she once dismissed might now be giving the love, patience, and attention she took for granted to someone else. The harsh truth about replaceability. Now let me be blunt. If you let a woman treat you like you're replaceable, she will. Women don't respect what we can control. If you're always available, always forgiving, always putting her above yourself even when she disrespects you, she'll unconsciously begin to treat you like an option. But the moment you stop, the moment you hold yourself to a higher standard, the moment you withdraw your energy from anyone who doesn't value it, that's when the dynamic shifts, not as a tactic, not as a game, but as a lifestyle. When a man truly knows his worth, a woman feels it. And once she realizes she no longer has unlimited access to your presence, that's when the regret hits harder than anything else. Conclusion. The man. She truly misses. Here's the truth no woman will say out loud. We don't miss you because you were nice. We don't miss you because you did everything right. We miss you when you make us feel something we can't replace. It's about the emotional imprint you leave behind. It's about the way your silence forces us to confront ourselves. It's about the man who doesn't need to be validated, because he already validates himself, can't. Confidence hits different. Detached. Peace hits different. A man who knows his worth without chasing anyone to see it hits different. That's the man we regret losing. That's the man we miss long after he's gone. So if you've ever been taken for granted, don't chase. Don't beg. Don't lower your value. Instead, rise into the man who doesn't need anyone's approval because he's already whole. And believe me, that is the man who lingers in our memory. That is the man we replay in our minds at night. That is the man we never truly forget. Call to action. Engagement. Now I want to hear from you. Have you ever given your all to a woman who didn't value it? Did she come back when you pulled away? Or did you move on and never look back? Drop your story in the comments below. I'll be reading and replying because your experiences matter. And if you found value in this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with someone who needs this message. Because men who respect themselves create the love they deserve.